Today we're going to talk to you about how to get your ex to think about you constantly. Now, right now after the breakup, you probably are thinking that your ex is not thinking about you at all. They're taking you for granted. You're acting in a way that's just pushing them away. So how could they be thinking about you at all? It's not even a possibility. Well, the thing is, your ex is thinking about you constantly, as a matter of fact. They don't have positive thoughts of you right now. They're thinking about you, but not in the way that you want them to be. And we talked about this in a video that we've done about the no contact rule stages. Right now, they're feeling relief. They may be feeling aggravated because you're pushing the envelope. You're trying to get them back. They're feeling irritated. They're taking you for granted. And they may be feeling overwhelmed because of what you're doing. So now you want to take this opportunity to flip that dynamic and have them missing you, to have them curious about you, to having intimate thoughts about you, for them to have lovable thoughts and caring thoughts about you. So how do you do that? The ideal thoughts that you want to have in your ex's mind at this particular stage are going to be similar to what they were when you first got together, when you were that attractive person, when you were that fun person. And you can only flip this on its head by going no contact. What the no contact rule is going to do is going to allow you to give your ex a gift. And that gift is silence, because you have to understand how precious attention is and how precious silence is. And if you don't know, your presence is a present. Now think about that for a second. I want to repeat that again for the people in the back. Your presence is a present. You have self-worth, you have value, you have a lot of qualities that are attractive to your partner and to the opposite sex. You just lost sight of it. But your ex is not seeing that right now. Your ex is seeing another side of you. But by going no contact, your ex is gonna allow to see that side, because she's gonna see how valuable your presence is. And that time that's created by going no contact is gonna allow that lens to be wiped clear for your ex to see you had a lot of great qualities and they're missing out on it. They're feeling nostalgic about who you were during the breakup. These roles are reversed now, because we talked about before, breakups are a dance. And in the dance, you have two partners. You can't just be in a little two-step on the dance floor by yourself. No, all great dancers are with a partner. And right now, you're going through the dance, which is the grieving process, by yourself. Your ex is not going through the process, but right now, your ex is not grieving about the breakup right now because you're validating their decision. But by you going no contact, now you're allowing that space to be created and filling that space with doubt, uncertainty, and tension. So give your ex the present of your presence being gone.
So listen, a way to get your ex thinking about you constantly, guys, is you need to just flat out let your success do the talking, okay? I seen an article the other day where when Eminem first came out, he was taking shots at Michael Jackson, okay? Now, Michael Jackson didn't do anything. He didn't turn around and make a battle song against Eminem or anything like that, okay? You know what he did? He went out, I read this article just the other day, but he went out, he ended up, he basically just bought his publishing to where he's making money off Eminem. So Michael Jackson is like, hey, you do whatever you want. Yeah.
Diss me, because I'm getting paid from it.
Exactly. Go ahead and diss me some more, And that's kind of how it should be with your relationship. Your ex broke up with you, and you should be like, you think you can do this to me? Like Denzel style. And you go out there and you show her, like, this is what you're gonna miss out on, all right?
I will have you playing basketball in Pelican Bay.
There you go. Improve yourself, man. Go get rid of that Honda Civic that you're driving and go ahead and get you a Mercedes Benz. Go get you a BMW, a Corvette, whatever. Start putting in that work, okay? So you can show the world you're not Murphy the loser who's bummy, scraggly, and poor and unsuccessful. What you want to do is you want to show me I'm Murphy 2.0. My last name is 2.0, damn it. All right. You see this new whip that I got, this new car I got. You see these muscles. You know what I'm saying? Let your success do the talking. You don't gotta take shots at her. You don't gotta call her up like most guys do. Oh, you stupid! You ugly! You God, I hate you! Nah, don't even do that. Go out there and become successful. Go ahead and get that lifestyle that you want. Go ahead so you can comfortably go on vacation 2-3 times a year with your new girl, or your new guy, whatever you guys do. Go ahead and do that. Become more successful, have that better lifestyle. And then let your ex find out about it and let them go ahead and be jealous and miss out and start wishing that they would have kept you around and that they wouldn't have brushed you off and broke up with you and treated you the way that they treated you.
And another way to get your ex to think about you constantly is through social media. Now, we mean this twofold. You're going through a breakup, so right now may not be the time to post on social media because you're probably still following your ex or still friends with your ex, and it's gonna lead you down a path of stalking their posts, looking at their stories. You may see a post and think that they're talking about you, and they're not talking about you at all, but that's how you interpret it because you're going through the grieving process. Now, we always say if you're not healthy enough and stable enough emotionally to look at their social media and see that new person they're dating and see that they lost weight and see that they made a post about how they're better off without you, you're not in a place emotionally that if you see that, you're gonna have a panic attack, or your anxiety is gonna be off the charts, or you're gonna use drugs, or or go to the bottle to numb the pain. If you feel like that social media is gonna be detrimental to you, don't get on it all. We just say, look, either pause it or delete it, get it off your phone, just don't deal with it at all.
It'll just screw your head up, guys.
It's not,
telling you.
yeah, it's not in your favor. But if you are healthy enough to see those type of things and you're okay with it, you've done the work and you've healed from it, you got into a good place by going no contact, by all means, the things that we just talked to you about, show the successes, show your new body, show your new car, talk about your new job, talk about the fact that the breakup was the best thing that happened to you because now you've done the work to heal yourself and become a better person. Don't talk disparagingly towards your ex. As a matter of fact, you don't even have to mention your ex. Just talk about the cool things that you're doing and the cool people that you're doing it with. Show the positive, show the good side, show your upliftment, start liking new posts, start looking at different things about social media, new followers, people that are going to motivate you to continue to be your best self. Tread lightly with social media, but if you are going to use it as something that's going to help promote the better you and the new you.
So now another way to get your ex thinking about you constantly, guys, if you have mutual friends with her and you hang out with the same people, you guys know the same people, you guys go to the same, bowling alley or, whatever you guys do, if you start hanging out with your mutual friends and people that actually know her, now I'm not saying you guys go out there and put on a front and act like you're somebody you're not, but if you're hanging out with somebody like a mutual friend, you guys, and you're improving yourself and you're your best self, you're the Murphy 2.0, people are gonna translate it to your ex. I mean, your ex is gonna find out about it. When they find out that you're over here driving this new Benz or driving this new Mercedes or you got this new business, and she finds out about it from mutual friends, and they're talking about how strong Murphy looked at the bowling alley and the new car he pulled up in and the nice rims and the neon lights on the inside and all that stuff, and they're telling your ex, and your ex is like, oh my gosh, she doesn't have that Honda Civic anymore. Nothing against people that have, I used to have a Honda Civic, all right? But when your ex finds out about that stuff and they start getting jealous, and that's when they start wishing they wouldn't have broke up with you. That's when they're gonna start thinking about you constantly. That's when they're gonna start thinking about the relationship constantly. That's when they're gonna be questioning themselves and wondering, man, am I dumb or what? Is something wrong with me? And am I stupid? Why did I leave him? I knew they had potential to be a better person. What was I thinking? And now they are a better person. I done broke up with them, and I got this little dipstick over here that I'm dating who doesn't do anything, and they just look cute at the moment for the whole month and a half we've been together, and I don't even like this person, and they're just constantly going to be thinking about you. When they're over there having sex with a new person, they're constantly going to be thinking about you and that new Mercedes Benz you had, that new BMW, that new business, and those new muscles that you got. And every time you leave your house, you want to put on the best performance. You don't want to front, but you want to have that natural performance. You want to be able to confidently, without even using your words, let the world know that you are a badass. You're a strong, confident person. You're a very educated person. You're a financially, mentally stable person is what you want. Because what's gonna happen is they're gonna start translating that to your ex. All the people that know your ex's friends even, that you don't even like, when they see you walking up and down the grocery store and they, you doing your shopping in the health food section because y'all should be eating healthy, when they see that, they're gonna translate it to their ex. Wow, Murphy was looking so good at the grocery store.
When did he start wearing suits? He never wore suits before. Now
wearing suits to the grocery store.
Another way to make your ex think about you constantly is when you still have some type of communication with your ex, whether you have a kid together, or maybe you're still being intimate, you still are exchanging things, you're going over their place to get things, or maybe you guys have gone out on a couple of dates, whatever it is. You want to remain playful and stoic and unemotional about the situation. Whenever they see you, they need to associate positivity, playfulness, sexual attention, flirting, whatever. You want to be that fun person that they fell in love with, that's unfazed by the breakup. Because look, at the time of the split, they knew where you stood. They're acting hurt, they're depressed, their self-esteem is crushed, they're heartbroken, they're crying, they're begging. But going no contact allows you to do the work to heal from that, and then the next time you see them and you're not acting in those ways anymore, you're positive, you're upbeat, you're a lot more upbeat than when you were with them, when things were going great. You're teasing them, you're playful, you're flirting with them, you're building a sexual tension. They're like, whoa, well, wait a minute, why isn't he hurt anymore? Why isn't he was crying, they were crying themselves to sleep, they couldn't eat, they were putting everything on social media about how they were taking the breakup so rough. And then now when I talked to them, when I saw them last week, they weren't like that at all. They were kind of like this person. They're kind of thinking about them a little too much now. So when you are with them and you're over there and they're expecting a certain reaction out of you and you're being playful, you're being fun, you're gonna be on their mind when you leave. And that's when you get the, hey, big head, or some type of random text about, hey, do you know how to cook a vegan quiche? Something totally random. Hey, I'm thinking about being Wonder Woman for Halloween. What do you think? Crazy text like that may seem random, but you're not getting those at the time of the breakup. But now, by you being stoic and you being unfazed, it's gonna allow them to think about you, because now you're presenting yourself as someone totally different and someone totally better. But you can only do that by walking away and giving your ex the gift of silence. And we do a deep dive into that topic of going no contact and building that tension. Go ahead and click that link to the left to check out that video, and we'll see you on the flip side.
Peace.